Hello fellow makeup lovers, welcome back to another day of Indie Miss. Today we're going to be doing a full face of Alamar. I just went ahead and pulled out all of the products that I have, which is a lot. I've got all of their eyeshadow palettes, I've got all of their blushes in fair light and medium tan from their old formula, their new formula, got the face palette, got some singles, got some lippies and eye primer. So I just thought it'd be fun to go ahead and give Alamar some more love because they are one of my favorite indie brands. And also I really want to do another look with their Encanto palette. I want to do something a bit more neutral today, which is not what I did with my first impression at all, but I'm leaning towards these two shades, and then I thought I might pull into the other palettes just to complete the look. So let's go ahead and start. All I did so far was my brows and a little bit of moisturizer, so I'm going to go in with some base products, and I just thought I would do that on camera with y'all. So I think I'm actually going to start off with the Lisa Eldridge Elevated Glow Highlighter. Sometimes I like to put this underneath my foundation just on my cheekbones for a little extra glow. I feel like I like doing it underneath because it's not the perfect shade for me, but it does look really pretty, all blended out. Maybe a little on my nose too. I'm gonna let that sit for just a minute, and I'm gonna go into some eye primer really quickly just because we've got time. So the thing is, I do have the Alamar Primero primer, but I do not love this. I think that it's actually terrible as a regular primer. It's just so sticky, but I like using it as a glitter primer, so I will use it for the shimmer shadows later on. But for now, I'm just gonna go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer, which has just been a go-to for me, and you can see I need the coverage today because I did a look with Menagerie shadows yesterday. Oh gosh, am I finally running out? No! I did a look with Menagerie shadows yesterday and they hella stained my eyes. I feel like I just look sick. I'm gonna blend that in really quick. So much better. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the Tower 28 Sunny Days Tinted Sunscreen, and I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that on my skin. Just kind of throwing some product on. I don't know why I do it like this, but I do. Then I'm just gonna blend that in with my fingers. I feel like the Lisa Eldridge highlighter made my skin look a little bit more tan than it is. Like, I mean, I feel like you can kind of see compared to my hand, but that's one of the nice things about wearing a turtleneck. Nobody has to know. Now I'm gonna go into the Kosas concealer in the shade 01 and just cover my under eyes a little bit. I don't have a ton to cover. Maybe a little spot right here. That's about it. Right, I feel like my base looks really, really pretty. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump on into the first Alamar product, which is their Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. I don't absolutely love the brightening shade in here. I wish it was a little bit lighter, but because I went in with a bunch of face products that are a little bit darker than my skin tone, I think that this should be okay, but I do wish it was just a little bit more brightening. So then there's this bronzer called Pale Wear, which I really, really love. And then there is a deepener called Cafe con Leche, and that one is okay. Normally I'll kind of use that just to add a little bit of extra depth, like where I would contour. And I'm also gonna go into their brightening brush. That shade's called Rise and Grind. Just gonna set underneath my eyes, a little bit on the center of my forehead, maybe a little on my chin. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shade Pale Wear, and I'm going to use their, what is this? This is called their Complexion Brush. Pick that up. I wasn't even thinking about this till just now, but I feel like Alamar is like the perfect brand to throw in a makeup bag. I feel like their products are just like really slim, kind of light. They give variety without being like bulky or anything, so. All right, now we're all bronzed up. I think I'm gonna go into one more brush from them for now. This is the bronzer brush, and this one's so cool because it has like different lengths of bristles. It's very interesting, but I'm gonna go into that last shade in here, Cafe con Leche. Just kind of pick that up on the side of the brush and blend that in right here. So I don't want to do blush yet because I want to do the eyes first and then we'll decide. Although I definitely was looking through these 4 palettes and I'm like, I seriously am in like blush heaven between all of these. And the formula is so good. I'm like, I could literally just never need another blush again. So jumping into the Encanto palette, I'm going to start off with the shade Familia first. And just throw that with a big fluffy brush through my crease. Just to use it a little bit lighter first. Alright, so once I have that really lightly, I'm actually going to grab one of the original Ojitos brushes from Alamar. They don't sell these anymore if I remember correctly, but I'm just going to go ahead and use that to do Familia first. A little bit deeper, just kind of build it up a little bit through the crease. I'm also grabbing that shade on a pencil brush and I'm just going to throw it along the entire lower lash line. I'm going into Reina Del Caribe Volume 1 and I'm taking this shade right here called Cafecito and I'm going to grab that and just throw it on my outer V just to deepen this look up a little bit, add some depth. I feel like this is so pigmented, even for as old as this palette is, because I got it right when it released. Still bomb. Taking a little bit of Cafecito along the lower lash line. I'm also gonna go into a touch of this like bronzy shade Tumbao. I'm not sure that I'm saying that right, but I'm gonna use that on the pencil brush and just pop that on the front of the lower lash line. I can't decide what to do with my inner corner yet, so I want to go ahead and do my lid. And like I said, I'm going to go into this beautiful neutral shade right here called Casita. But first I'm going to grab the primer from Alamar and just going to pop that on the lid. Maybe. Okay, come on. Goodness gracious. It doesn't want to come out. Gonna go ahead and pop that on and use my finger just to tap that all over the front of the lid. It doesn't have to be too precise. It's just gonna help the shimmer shade stick a little bit better. All right, I am so excited. That's so pretty. I mean, it is just a very, very neutral look, but I'm okay with that. I did get just a touch of fallout, so I'm gonna grab my complexion brush, just dust that away. For old time's sake, I'm just gonna go ahead and take La Costa and throw that on my inner corner. Might even take that a little bit higher up right here into my crease a little bit. Just because I've been liking this look recently. Now to finish off really quickly off camera, I'm going to do the Appeal Gel Liner in Deep Taupe in my waterline just to kind of add some like really pretty brown tones. Gonna throw on the Makeup Geek Extension Effect Mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so now for blush, I kind of want to go a little heavier on blush today just because the eyes are so neutral. I feel like I can do that. So I mean, I feel like I could go any direction. Like I could go a really pretty mauve. Ooh, you know what I might do? Okay, so this is this shade Toasted from the Medium Tan Original Trio. I feel like that's just like such a pretty, like kind of deep pink that it might look cute with this look. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the complexion brush again. Just pick up a little bit of that and put that a bit farther back. Okay, on my cheekbones. Just kind of blend that in. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here called Paraíso from the original Fairlight Trio. And I'm just going to put that more towards the front of my cheekbone. Just like I said, I feel like a heavy blush look today. Now we only have one highlighter option. We're going to go into the La Costa Highlighter. And I think I'm gonna try it with my fingers because it just feels like such a creamy highlight. It kind of reminds me of the Natasha Denona Gold Sorry, I always want to say gold highlight. It's the Super Glow highlight in the shade Fair, which I don't know why, I just think gold with it because it is kind of a golden undertone, but the texture of that and this kind of reminds me of each other, and I like using that with my finger. So I just thought I would try that today because I tried it with a brush the last time and I didn't fall in love with it. Oh yeah, it's a lot more intense like that. Maybe I'll apply it on my, okay, hello Rudolph. I'll apply it with my finger just to kind of get the amount of product and amount of glow that I want and blend it out a little bit. I mean, it is blending. I mean, I just feel like it blends so much. It's kind of hard to keep it, that like super intense highlight. So I feel like that could be a pro or a con depending on your style. I'm gonna go with a little bit more. I just feel like I have to build it up a little bit, but that's okay. And I still think it looks really pretty. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my blush brush over top to make sure it's all nice and blended. So for lips, we have minimal options because I couldn't find, I think I have 2 more lip glosses from Alamar, but I don't know where I put them. So I have one lip liner, which is in the shade Birthday Suit. It's a really beautiful nude. And then I have the Mommy Spice Latte lip gloss, or we could do the new Dímelo Cantando lip gloss, which is more like rosy. I feel like that goes with this better. So I'm gonna do the lip liner just because, and then we'll do this lip gloss over it. Just line my lips real quick. Then we can go in with this very sticky but very beautiful gloss. Alright y'all, so this is the finished full face of Alamar. I love how it turned out actually. I feel like the building up the highlighter and blending it out and building it up a little bit more, like it looks so pretty. I love how the eyes turned out. I mean, Alamar just has great quality products. I feel like separately these are all favorites, so to put them all together is just for sure a win. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to know what your favorite product from Alamar is down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!